Think of it, we used to use the term when we're starting the horses as a puppet rein.
Okay, sure.
So you have a big Pinocchio that you're riding,
Right.
and you can lift the rein and get a response. If you pull on the rein, it's a different response. So if you pull on the rein, you'll usually cause the back feet to move. If you lift on the rein, you'll usually cause the front feet to step into that lift. So you're running the puppet and placing these feet here and so forth. And so like the hindquarter pivot as an example, when you pick up that decision to go into a hindquarter pivot, it's not a hard maneuver for the horse. But the complexity or the actual things that take place can be difficult for us to grasp sometimes. 60 to 70% of your horse's weight is in the front because of the head, neck, and shoulders. So it's very easy for them to pivot on the front feet because of that weight position. If they're going to pivot on the back feet, they've got to unload that front so they can move the front feet over. And so there's some things, this is where the puppet rein comes in, that if I'm gonna pick that shoulder up, as I pick it up, that horse should be coming like this with that shoulder. If I try to use pressure to do that, it'll wash out the lesson. He won't understand it, the horse won't. But if I lift it and set back, his left front foot will step back diagonally. Now when you're doing this lesson, like the puppet rein thing that I'm talking about, when I'm having a rider sit on the horse, the space between the horse's shoulder and the rider's foot is called the hole. That's my word. I don't know if anybody else uses it. But if I do this and I cause the horse to step back and fill that hole, in other words, he steps his foot in that space between my foot and his shoulder, when he fills that hole, he has transferred the weight to the back hip. So that's the weight transfer. So when I'm setting the horse up in the teaching, I want to be able to place that foot. And there's a little dance lesson you can do from the back up. We might touch on that tomorrow. And it's a hindquarter pivot from the back up, but it's not a full pivot. It's just a foot placement. So it's actually a dance. I'm going backwards.